So a lot of Metera's stuff is reactable and then you kill her, right? So what a lot of Meteras will do to bait out reactions or like to make you second guess your reactions is like from full screen, they'll like far L the ground a bunch. And it might look worthless. It's like, what are they doing? But it's because it like, she's like firing, it looks like she's pulling the bow back. Like it looks like an animation of her doing something, right? But it recovers super quickly, and if you do, like, if she's riding freeze there, you can, like, sweep her out of it, or, like, even block it or jump over it or whatever once your far L recovers, right? So, like, when people are reacting to everything you're doing, which as a zoner is, like, your number one bane, right? Then, like, start doing a bunch of fake shit, right? Alright, folks, we are back. More Granblue, more replay review. The first set's probably most important. Okay. I mean, I'm down to look at the whole thing. At least, like, skim through the whole thing if I find, like, anything. Maybe the ones you lose at the end or something, if you do. But yeah. More replay review. Dingus Khan here with Wall Brawl. Wall Brawl review, that's fun. Looking for some advice to improve. I noticed that I Raging Strike way too much. I've tried to get out of the corner, right into my opponent's loving arms, and need to probably use BC more rather than challenge out of the corner with 2M, or at least mix it better. Okay, I mean, you've got some good ideas already. Interesting. Go. Let's see. Let me see what you got going on here. This is a long VOD, so I'm not gonna try not to pause it too much. But you know, again, as always, when you get hit, when you lose your turn, good times to pause and try to analyze some stuff. Oh my lord! And also when you, understanding like whether you're the aggressor or the defender is important. But obviously, Beatrix, Metera. You can tell who's trying to hold the space, who's trying to close the space in this matchup, right? It's very, very clear. This is a rough one, too. Though your low arrow will hit riding free, right? Yeah, that one. That one, I think you can't roll that, so you can't riding free it either, which is definitely good news for you. Okay. Oh. Interesting. You can get punished for it. Sure. I like the poke, like that far M holding the space. You have lost a little bit of screen space, but you have like gotten most of her health in exchange, so that's pretty good. Okay, that shit whiffed? It's not full screen? Who would have thought? I don't know why I thought it was. I know the H one isn't, but I thought the U one was. Oh. Just missed the punish there, unfortunately. I don't know if you could, I mean, you didn't have Raging Strikes, I don't know if you could have killed her off it. Like, I mean, you could Raging Strike, you didn't have the meter or Raging Chain though, right? So, I don't know. That's it. Definitely, you would have at least wanted to get that punish right there. If she actually starts riding free, low arrow doesn't work. Can it start up though? What? Well, but you can't roll low arrow, can't you? And if you can't roll it, you can't riding free it either. Or is riding free a better low profile than roll? I didn't think so. Are you sure? Can you roll her low arrow? I didn't think so. All right, sure. Oh, so you can roll it. Oh, okay. I thought you couldn't roll it. If you can roll it, then it makes sense. You can riding free it too, yeah. You gotta watch out when she's got clock up, is because now 2-2H is a nuke, a kill you button. U arrows works great on riding free though? Huh, interesting. That certainly helps too. That's a good idea. I like that. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think one thing in general for Metera, right? Because like I don't play Metera, but I play against a lot of Metera. This move is risky, right? You have to realize this move right here, like your rain of arrows, this is a punishable reaction check. For any character with a U skill neutral skip, like Ladiva, can you lariat this on reaction? Sora's, can you dash punch this on reaction? Beatrix, can you riding free it on reaction? You have to be very careful throwing this move out. You have to like catch them with it, right? Because if you like, this is reactable and killable, right? This is not like, they're not RPSing here. She can do that shit. She almost did it there, right? And it's by the way, it's very easily reactable, right? Because like you can be really late and still, she almost got that, and look how late she was, right? So like you have to be very careful with that move. You can't just be throwing it out as much as you are, because again, it's reactable and you die for it when they react to it. Sure. Because that Beatrix looks really good and cool. Kind of looks like Gamera if he was white. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's just me. Oh, this is a tough spot. Yeah. That's kind of the spot you want to avoid, right? No HP, no Brave points in a 50-50 because she's got a command grab. Yeah, that's one of the best things about Beatrix, right? Is that she can enforce a true 50-50 for game while like not being, an incredibly slow character or like paying for that command grab really. working on not throwing out Rain of Arrows so much, yeah. Because like, it is reactably punishable, and it's quite an easy reaction at that. So you got to be careful about it. It's very much like a, like, I know that you know that I know that you know that you're looking for it, so I'm gonna like keep that on your mental stack and do other things. Then suddenly I'm gonna throw it out right when you least expect it, and that can be very demoralizing. Because like if they feel like they missed their one window to get in, right? They can sometimes, you know, gather some rope from nearest Home Depot and go to town. What the fuck? Okay, sure. Yeah, you wanna stay out of 2-2H range as much as you can, right? If you can help it. I like the empty hop low, nice. Again, that mixing up every now and then, going a little bit more aggressive is good. Because obviously you're the defender in this matchup, but again, you never go 100% defender, 100% aggressive, right? It's probably just like, you know, it's like 85-15 in this matchup or something. Even her fucking win quote tells you that she's the rushdown. I mean, it's pretty good so far. This is a tough matchup for you too. So I think, like, yes, you end up like losing a lot of screen space, but I mean it's your currency, right? You have to pay it to like do your shit. Good whiff punish on the throw. Good, well reacted. Yeah, it's tough, right? Like that is tough. I think a big thing. So, Meteras do this a lot. I don't think I've seen you do it yet. Well, so a lot of Metera's stuff is reactable, and then you kill her, right? So what a lot of Meteras will do to bait out reactions, or like to make you second guess your reactions, is like from full screen, they'll like far L the ground a bunch. And it might look worthless, it's like, what are they doing? But it's because it like, she's like firing, it looks like she's pulling the bow back, like it looks like an animation of her doing something, right? But it recovers super quickly, and if you do, like if she's riding freeze there, you can like sweep her out of it, or like even block it or jump over it or whatever once your far L recovers, right? So like, when people are reacting to everything you're doing, which as a zoner is like your #1 bane, right? Then like start doing a bunch of fake shit, right? And Metera's far L is very well designed for this because it actually looks a lot like the startup of her doing her actual moves that you're trying to react to, right? Like it's not like, you know, Eustace pulls out a gun for his Flamek and then he like slashes a knife for his like far M or something, right? Like she's pulling a bow back and pulling a bow back. It's very hard to tell the difference on reaction. You don't, like not for the first like 15 frames or something, you don't tell the difference, actually. What's going on, man? Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I hit M apparently. I'm sorry about your ears. They're trying to use Farlow more as well? Okay. Ooh, okay. Command grab whiff, good shit. This is really like the little walkbacks. So the guard button is superior to blocking in every facet of this game. Except, like you should always by default be holding the guard button, right? Except this exact situation. Strike throw in the mid screen, right? Because then you can make shit whiff, right? You can make shit whiff, like just like this. I finally got master rank with swords. Yo, congrats, man. You saying you've been stuck for a while? You weren't feeling too good? See, I told you it was gonna happen. When you were playing against me, I was like, I mean, you're good enough to get it, certainly. Matter of time. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate, yeah. You would have wanted to hold her in the corner there, probably. Oh, this is... You could have killed her there, right? I don't know, Metera mid-screen, but couldn't you? Yeah, this is punishable. Is your far L not 6 frames? It's got Master of Belial? Yo, congrats. Your far L is 6 frames, right? Because you've missed this punish. Is it your 2L? It's your 6-framer? Is your far L not 6 frames? Hold on, let's check this. That's like twice now. I'm a little bit suspicious of you. Just a little bit of Metera. Let me pull up the dust loop here. No, not close L. Yeah, it's not. You shouldn't be using that move to punish at all. Yeah, okay. This is not your punish move. Maybe you thought you were in close L distance, but like, I guess you 2L and hope for the best? Right. 2-2 is -8? What? What? Is that new? Because no. Really? No, yeah, it's -6. Has been forever. Okay. Yeah. I was like, what? Is that didn't like change that in the Vakala patch or something, right? No, yeah, no, ever since the emergency patch, this has been -6. Yeah, so this straight up doesn't punish, is why you've missed this twice, right? Maybe you thought you were in close L range, but you should be just hitting 2L, probably hoping for the best, right? So you should be hitting 2L on this. Both of Beatrix's riding frees are -6, the punishable ones, right? 2-2H, also -6. Right, so, where is it? Skills, riding free. Right. Also -6. So both of her punishable riding frees are -6. So you should 2L it. Right, you should 2L it. If you were in close L range, it'll work, but it doesn't leave you in close L range, right? If you return the 2-2U -4, I need that? No, I think you're fine, Tempo. I think, me personally, I think you're doing okay. Yeah, so 2L this, don't 4L this. Ow. You dead? Shit. This is why they shouldn't return the 2-2U for -4. Me personally. Okay, weird trade, but it works. Whatever gets Beatrix away from you. Good 2M. Nice little button. Hold some space. I like playing aggressively there to earn some screen space back, so like when that happens, you don't get cornered right away. I like it. I like it. Owie. What was that? Counter? What? Counter? I thought you would have blocked and punished. I looked away for a second. I thought you would have blocked and punished it. This kind of runs up at you. It's unfortunate. Ooh. Rough on the U butterfly there. Didn't get too much out of it. That would have been a lot of chip too, is the good thing, right? Okay, still got her though. Shot her in the face with a gun. We take those. Dodging can punish it as well. Yeah, I'd be careful though. Like the frame data will vary massively. And you might even get hit if you're late enough. Just block it and punish generally. It's safe. Get the mouse off the screen. Okay. You can play reactive with riding free or ult fireball Metera has to hold it. Well, that's what, well, if you're playing reactive though, those things can be baited out, right? It's a tough matchup though. Ow. For Metera, of course. Not for Beatrix. Beatrix is having the time of her life in this fucking thing. Okay, you're not dead yet. It's not great though. Command grab 50-50. Yeah, I mean, again, it's tough. That's one of the best things about Beatrix, right? Just having a command grab on a character like this is really good. Let's see here. Okay. Sure. I like the far L right there. Poke him out a little bit. It can be a pretty nice button to sort of hold that space, right? I mean, they're not, you know, the empty hop low is really getting to him, so sure, keep it up, I suppose. The Cyril, my brain was a little fried at this point, honestly. I mean, you know, fair. We'll see. That's okay. The double U skill is certainly. Oh, you built just enough for the Raging Chain. Okay, sure. I will say you should definitely be spot dodging your arrows, not the other way around, right? Oh god, yeah, that's a little misinput. It's fine. Oh god, you're like fucking dead. You're dead. Oh no. Yep. Yep. Hello, Hogan. I'm doing well. How are you? Oh god damn. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my. Oh jeez. Oh shit. Okay. That's a rough one. Well, how can we have avoided this? What went wrong here? Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend, etc., etc. Fair damage, she needs it? I mean, to be fair, like, unironically, Metera's on 1 brave point, right? And she's a low health character. Like, it's not, like, I don't think that's insane damage, for real, right? And she has her, like, comeback mechanic. Now, you could be like, why does she have the comeback mechanic? But, like, with this mechanic that she only gets at under 30 as well, like, it's actually not, right? It's actually not that, like, this is not, like, crazy damage. It's very sad that it happens. Well, I mean, obviously, you could have killed him there, so that's one thing, right? Yeah, it's a far range starter too. Like it's actually like super. It'd be kind of sad if Beatrix like couldn't kill here. And she kills with room to spare, right? Like it'd be pretty sad if she couldn't kill here, really. Off of far range starter and clock and SSBA and 1 brave point and 15,000 health character, plus your mama dead, plus your daddy bald, and his balls crooked and weird too. You got the beans above the frank and shit, right? I guess yeah. Besides saying to like just get the punish, Yeah, I will say probably, I think you do trigger your butterflies a little too much, right? Like, it's a good point by Jesse there. Like, you could just, like, with butterfly on people, it kind of, like, spooks them a lot of the times into either, like, suddenly doing something really aggressive, or, right, like, just they have to sit there and, like, wait until you pop them, right? So, like, you don't necessarily have to, like, immediately pop the butterflies like that, because now, you're in a little bit more of a no man's land, right? She does do this. You do block it. That's good. You missed the punish, though. And at this point, this is tough, right? This is not the spacing you want to be at, certainly. I mean, I'll say this. Same thing here. This 6XL, you brave counter this 115% of the time, right? Again, 6XL cannot be canceled. 6XL is a free BC, right? Are you at a BP disadvantage? Yes. But, like, if you can, like, do this and then hit her with one thing on wake up, like meaty, an arrow or something, she's just on chip, right? Like, once bad things have happened and Beatrix is in your face, you have to play for the one thing you have, and the one thing you have is the health fleet, right? So just do your best to kill her before it matters that you have no BP. Instead, you kind of sit there and try to, like, far M your way out instead, and you just die, right? Metera has guaranteed chip setups, I think. If so, then, like, even more so. But even if it's not guaranteed, take the BC, put her on chip, and then go from there, right? But yeah, if you got fucking guaranteed chip setups, fucking amazing, but I do not know the Metera ins and outs, I fear. You won't stop saying, I fear, I fear, I fear. Okay, sure. Oh boy. Oh me, oh my. I mean, round start riding free, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, if like doing nothing will kill you anyway, Hogan, you might as well do something and have a chance to win, right? Okay. Fucking combo off that? I guess it was meaty, right? So you got like the meaty hit right there. I know the chip setups very well. Even if you don't know the setups, just like brave counter her and throw an arrow at her ass or something, right? And just hope for the best. Once I get 500k channel points, oh no. Oh no. Narmaya's not on the ban list, so I guess I'm fucked. Oh, okay, I mean, that was... sometimes that happens. You kind of just got your shit riding free, Was there anything else of, like, notes that happened in this match? Yeah, I mean, you mashed on plus frames right there. Yeah, you mashed on plus frames a couple of times, I will say, but I think you said you were a little mental boomed. I think that shows a little bit here, right? Metera on the ban list? No, it's Nier and Fairy, basically, because I just don't want to learn Nier, and I don't want to learn Fairy right now. Rank Freya's info against projectiles, what just happened there? It's low profiles, and apparently it can low profile Metera's low arrow, right? Like, I thought you couldn't roll this, and if you couldn't roll it, I thought you couldn't riding free it either. But like, this might be because like that's kind of the heuristic I use normally, right? Is like, if you can't roll it, you can't riding free it, and I'm pretty sure you can't roll this. Oh, ignore the paint there. I'm pretty sure you can't roll this, and I'm thinking like, is riding free like a slightly better low profile than roll? Like ever so slightly? I don't know. Because it low profiles this arrow, which I didn't think you could do. You can roll 214X with the exception of 214U? Okay, well that makes sense. Okay, yeah, never mind. Never mind. If you can just roll it, then it makes sense. I don't know why I thought you couldn't. It looks like it's designed to stop roll. He like fires a low arrow, right? Hey, it's a winning matchup. So in this matchup, you 2H and then Abel loses. Yeah. So in this matchup, Abel can't use flight because your 2H has infinite range. And he can't block when he's flying, so being air blockable is useless, right? Like in this matchup, you wait for Abel to try to do some flight bullshit, and then you just 2H him, and then he can't do flight, then it becomes much harder for him to do anything in this matchup, basically. This is the general idea. Honestly, I tend to get mental fried a bit easily, more so like to admit. Honestly, I mean, it's a skill, right? Like, also, I think we'll... I think we maybe won't watch the whole... You said the first round's the most important. Since I just realized I'm on 20 minutes and I'm, like, on the second set. Maybe we won't watch the whole thing. But, yeah, I mean, like... What if he never flies, though? I mean, he's gonna have a hard time getting it on Metera without flight, right? He can try to fight you zoning a little bit, right? But... If he never flies, then he's one of his best tools he's not using. That's a good thing for you. If your opponent just, like, doesn't use one of the best tools in their kit, you're pogging. You don't have to fucking condition them off it, even. They just, like, don't do it. That's great. I kind of talked about a lot of different, like, Metera and zoning fundamentals in general, right? I think the big thing in this matchup that was happening a lot, especially as the set went on and Neff got like more of a read on you, is like you were just on reaction getting murdered by everything, right? So baiting out, like if I have one thing for you to focus on right now is baiting out reactions using far L, right? Either baiting them out or making people feel less confident about their reactions by repping some far L, just like in the neutral, at full screen, right? So then, like, again, what it does is, if they do just, like, if they're, like, hair trigger reacting, then they'll do, like, riding free into your far L, and you'll block it and kill them. And if they're not hair trigger reacting, they'll be like, what the fuck? That's a far L. Oh, shit. Not everything, not every motion that I see from full screen from the Metera is, like, something I can riding free. So, like, that adds a couple of frames of processing. And again, that, like, little delay on their reactions, if they're paying attention, might be the difference between, like, that riding free hitting you or getting hit by the arrows, right? Yeah, more butterfly, and don't pop the butterflies as often either, but yeah, one thing is just like, you know, what kills you in that set was getting reacted to over and over, so like a little bit less of that is probably a good, like, trying to mitigate that is probably a good thing to start with, right? Where the fuck am I? I've lost myself. UL replay from Asia server, so true. How long is this? 9 minutes. Is that like a quick one, real quick? Mom, pick me up, I'm scared. I'm stuck in Metera butterfly pressure, and I must spot dodge. Is that like a 2-minute one real quick? We can mix in with this. That's a goddamn. Oh, what? Is this like down? Does this not work anymore? What happened here? Oh, there you go. Oh, it works now. Okay, it's 5 minutes. That's close enough. I'll do that. Tack on like a short one to the end of this, and I will go back for the others after. Thrall's a great zoning tool, but trying to turn on more often. Yeah. I watch the VOD vids. I'm glad to see you while you're live. Hello, Cinnamon Slice. How's it going? All right. So I did win this one. Got myself to S+ with Versusia finally. Lots of Versusias in these replay reviews. The Versusia's hunger for knowledge, certainly. Any improvements anyone could easily call out? Probably aside from my occasional brutal 5L spacing. I have a feeling I'm going to get choke slammed through a few coffee tables and sent back to S almost immediately. I mean, that is how it goes. That's not even a you thing. The way the rank system is designed, like some ping-ponging right when you get to a new rank is very expected. If anything, it's not happening means you're probably smurfing. I may as well learn some stuff before I go at that. This was a good match. No real stomping either side, but I do feel like I'm still lacking in a lot of areas. Upon rewatching this, I've also spotted a fair few jumps. Shouldn't have done it all. Come from Blaze Blue. It's a bad habit, so true. Just gotta work on my mental a little more so I don't get fried so easily. That is like a... The problem is I can never give advice on that, really, because, like, it's such a personal thing. Just, like, as you know, silly as it sounds, as long as you focus on, like, having a good time, that helps. But, like, how to do that, how to stop when you stray away from that, how to control yourself when, like, giving, like, advice for like, fixing your mental is, like, a very long process and, like, very hard to do impersonally. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I have a much better time giving, like, advice about mental to, like, someone that I know deeply. It's very hard because, like, it's such a personal thing to figure out how to not get tilted, figure out how to have fun, how to find the fun, even in, like, you know, mistakes, or how to learn from failure or stuff. That's not something I can really just tell you as a guy who knows nothing about you, right? Anyways, let's watch this here. Versusia versus Zeta, huh? That's certainly interesting. Versusia versus Zeta. I mean... You certainly have button and zoning advantage in this, right? So you probably have, like, again, you know, what Zeta obviously has some, I mean, Zeta's probably not hitting you with the fuzzy, to be fair, right? So you probably don't have to worry about, like, the crazy offense or anything, but still, like, your ideal position is, like, here or, like, a little further back, right? I'm back from the Clover Clash draft, something you are dog shit, something you are Grandmaster Darius. I'm glad, you know what? That's my daily dose of Besu, all in like 3 seconds. If you have somewhere to be, you know, feel free, good sir. You've served your purpose. Okay, sure. Far HH. Could have converted that, but you know, it's fine. Not necessarily the most important thing yet. That's like a whole other division from now, probably, where I really start getting on your ass for that. Like, more so when you're on that border of, like, S++5, S+1. Sure. It's a lot of Nimbus, man. I like you trying to back up a little bit here. Okay, sure. I don't know that you need to approach him generally, but, like, sure. Like, as every now and then is fine, but, like, you're doing it a lot, right? I'm not so sure that's, like, where you want to be. Though I guess the Zeta has, like, when the Zeta does have 50 meter, things get a little bit more difficult, but... Her, like, U skills are not projectile invuln, right? If you throw out, like, an Anitya, she can't really do it. Seems like more jumping that is totally necessary. Yes, in their defense, they did call that out already, so I'm not gonna, like, in like, the text for the replay review, so I'm not gonna, like, harp on that too much, but yeah. Certainly some jumping going on. Good conversion, not bad. Get your stock back up, too. I like it. Get the knockdown, go for the zoning. Oh, yeah. Multi-hits into the parry can, like, cause problems for Zeta sometimes. Ow, ow. Our best, by the way. Infinite Wonders, dare I say. This DP, you know? This DP, this DP is a curious case of Benjamin Button, because, like, it's one of them DPs, listen, you gotta DP. If you have a reversal, you gotta represent it, just like you can keep it on people's mind a bit. But, like, I don't really like this one, I don't think, just because you're not in that dire of a circumstance, really, right? Also, she just did something minus on block, I think, with that fireball. This is not a great DP, right? Because I think she did something minus on block, and the DP doesn't kill her if it hits, and you're not really in that bad of a spot. In fact, you have a Brave Point advantage here. Like, if you want out of the corner really badly, I would look more so for a window to BC than a window to DP, if I'm you, right? I mean, there's also the fact that, like, Versusia's DP range is so bad, this just misses straight up, which is you need to block it, but yeah. Because, like, you know, hitting that DP won't win you the game, but not hitting that DP kind of, like, might lose you the game. You're not dead, but, like, this is way worse now. Because now you're, you know, the Brave Points have completely swung back around, and you got no HP, holeless, and your mama dead, right? Like, it's a big problem. Sure. Oh, baby. So here's a great example. Right here, right? Okay, I'm glad you did it. I was gonna go off on a big thing. You know, you don't have to be so... She's in the corner. She's almost on chip. You have projectiles. You have better projectiles than she does. Yeah, just back up and win this from full screen. It'll be the safest way for you to do it. But you did do it, so that's good. That's exactly what you should be doing there. Congrats on the S+ as well. You are dog shit de arimasu. So I forgot about Clover Clash. I actually could have joined. No, wait, I couldn't have joined this week. I got. I'm doing something with Lazy tomorrow. Okay, sure. You are dog shit, Arimas. Can you pillar her for that? I think you can H pillar her on reaction there and kill her for doing, like, the run back. Okay. Actually, the good hit of your DP gets you the side swap as well. I'm not so sure you want to side swap her back out of the corner. It doesn't matter as much because you're Versusia, so she's back into the other corner, but you could have gotten more damage off that hit if you didn't side swap the jump, certainly. Okay, sure. I like the Nimbai. This Zeta has been jumping usually right when your turn ends. So I'm a big fan of your Nimbai. Yeah, slightly misspaced, unfortunately. Oh god. You know, again, I think I need, if you really want to beat DP, think long and hard about maybe I should BC instead first, right? It's just, like, even against Zeta was a very good Brave counter bait, it's just safer than DPing, right? It's just safer, and honestly, a lot of the times gives you more advantage after, too. Okay. Yeah, you definitely have the advantage in full screen. Once you spend H pillar, you probably still have the advantage in full screen, but it gets a little bit more iffy, especially if you've got Metera and you can, like, U Arves you or something. Or, like, U Infinite Wonders you, but people smell it when you're at 5% HP. I mean, it's likely, right? That's when you were most likely to do so, DP or BC. Good conversion, sure. I like the poking with the Nimbai, right? Again, you're using that spacing advantage to yourself. Oh man. Yeah, good old 15 frame Versusia 2H, wherever the fuck it is. Not quite fast enough to catch her there. Sure, good punish. This is certainly a combo. I mean, sure, I guess. I'm not sure if that was the best way to spend your meter, but it looked kind of cool. If you considered it looked kind of cool. You guys think about the fact that it looks kind of swag? It looks kind of cool, though. The thing about it is, like, it's kind of got some cool points. I'm thinking it might be kind of cool is the thing. Oh, okay, sure. Oh, okay. Nice. Should be dead here. Honestly, even, like, I almost say, like, wait, are they not dead here? Oh, no. Okay, I think... well, okay, he's dead anyway, so that's good. But, like, you know, sometimes just keep it simple, man. No need to do anything too fancy. I'm pretty sure if you just, like, auto combo into SBA here, she's just dead, right? She's got no brave points. So you just go auto combo 5U, auto combo SBA, and she just dies. So, no need to overcomplicate things. You did win this anyway, but cooler a combo is, the more mental damage it does to your opponent. That's fair. Sometimes that happens. Where's your cool combo now? I mean, honestly, I feel like, you know, for a guy, like, we're talking about just getting into S plus here, right? I think that was totally fair. I think that was played pretty well. The big thing, what? What? Is that you? Is that in the video? What? Oh, it was. Okay, okay. I'm like, did I take a screen? I didn't take a screenshot of anything. You took a screenshot of him getting to S++ or S+, congrats. But yeah, so, like, if I got to say, like, the really big thing that stands out to me hugely, that lost you, like, both of the rounds that you might have watched, is just the DPs, right? Note on the DPs, always see those after the fact, see just how badly placed they are. I mean, it's not even... So, I wouldn't say the reason these DPs are not good DPs, I think, isn't because they don't work. That's a very important thing to think about, is that, like, even if these DPs hit, I don't think they were good DPs. It's not a matter of, like, oh, you know, like that they... It's a matter of, like, just the idea behind them, the concept behind them, right? And yeah, in general as well, yeah, BC is just kind of safer. Both of the DPs you did when the round was almost over. So, like, I mean, ideally, you want to spend as many of, like, the way, the approach to your resource with BP, I think, should be, you want to spend as many of them as you possibly can, while avoiding the consequences of spending too many, right? Without, you know, dying to a combo that did too much damage, or, like, finding yourself in a defense situation where you can't BC and someone's doing some crazy nasty shit to you or something. But you should not really be conservative with them, in my opinion. You should use as many of them as feasible. Not possible, but feasible, right? You have 3 BP in almost all of these rounds, right? It's like a whole incredibly strong system mechanic you're just, like, not using, right? Like, if you imagine, I don't know if you're familiar with, like, SF6 or something, but it's like, you watch, like, a whole Street Fighter 6 game, like, no one ever goes green, no one ever drive rushes or drive impacts or does the drive or uses the drive system at all, right? Or, like, you watch, like, a Guilty Gear match and, like, no one ever Roman cancels or something. You're like, like, there's, like, a huge amount of power. You're like, you know, watch a Grand Blue match where, like, no one ever uses an ultimate skill, right? And you're like, how strange, right? Like, I'm watching 2 Belials play. Isn't that weird? I guess he doesn't need them because he's so good. But, oh god, fucking jump scared me again. Yeah, like use the resource because it's really fucking good, essentially, right? I thought that one combo in Discord did in fact go, holy shit, that's cool, and practiced it. Fair enough. And the one time you hit it, I'm like, yo, I was like, you know, I don't know if that's the most efficient way, but it looks really cool. But if it's gonna, like, if you can just kill her some other way though, I'm like, you know, maybe. Sorry, I screenshotted. Yeah. Like, the first time I looked behind me like someone knocked on my door or some shit, you know? It's like, huh? Alright, cool. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this was pretty well done, I think. I don't think I have, like, huge nitpicks. I mean, like, maybe a little bit less auto combo for your pressure strings, right? In general, you know, like, you want to do, like, plus frame into RPS, and auto combos are not really that. There's no RPS to an auto combo. It's like, it just doesn't do it. It pushes people back, which, like, unironically, like, you used pretty well in the set to, like, push the Vera back and just gain some screen space with auto combo. Like, generally, you want to do, like, plus frame into a reset into another plus frame, or plus frame into throw, or plus frame into frame trap, or plus frame into throw tech bait, right? That's, like, gonna be a much more effective up-close offense. Auto combo kind of does nothing. In theory, you get the high-low at the end, but it's very low reward, and it's actually fake, too. That's not even the problem at hand, necessarily. Open up, we've heard you're reviewing replays without a permit. Pew! FBI, open up. But yeah, that is gonna do it for this one. We might do one more replay review here, and we'll see what I want to do after that. Maybe more replay review. We'll see. It depends. If the next one's like an hour long, then maybe not. But yeah. that is gonna do it for this video. VOD watchers, hello. I hope you had a good time with the video, all that good stuff. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, bell, become a member. If you got some extra disposable income lying around, that'll be amazing. No pressure, of course. But also, if you want to come by, hang out on the stream, hang out on Discord, we got links in the description for those kinds of things. Just be nice if you come by, or I will shoot you in the head in Minecraft without hesitation. Most importantly, hope you had a good time hanging out today, as always. I know I sure did. Yeah, having a lot of fun with Rising. Gonna be a lot more coming your way, and until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.